You've probably seen Wodaabe men on your Twitter timeline before, or you've seen people use Western gender discourse to describe them, like gender non-conforming or something like that. These men are not gender non-conforming, nor are they disrupting the gender binary. They are simply performing traditional masculinity within their culture. Wearing makeup, dressing up for a beauty pageant, and being judged and chosen by women are all traditional aspects of manhood and masculinity for Wodaabe men. The book Nomads Who Cultivate Beauty by Mete Bolvin documents how the Wodaabe people in general place great emphasis on beauty and what they consider to be attractive and pleasing to the eye. For example, they refer to Europeans with short hair or baldness as ugly due to them favouring long and thick hair. In my opinion, it's important to observe how other cultures define gender, masculinity, femininity, sexuality, and even beauty. Not to place our own notions of those things onto them, but to realize how subjective our notions are. There's no one way to be a man or a woman. There's no one way to express your gender. There's not just one concept of femininity and masculinity all around the world. It varies from culture to culture. I see people say things like, I don't adhere to traditional femininity, or I'm not masculine enough. And I'm like, yeah, well, maybe by stupid Western standards. But in other parts of the world, you actually may heavily embody what they consider to be traditionally masculine or feminine. Not adhering to Western ideals of masculinity and femininity doesn't make you any less of a man or a woman. I think the conversation needs to move from F femininity, F masculinity, as these things are not inherently bad when it comes to gender, and instead move towards how can we expand them and get rid of hegemonic masculinity and idealized femininity in favor of new definitions that allow unlimited room for both men and women to exist however they please.